Hey everybody, welcome back to Trinity Dairy. Don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and check out our merch store. We got a link down below in the description. It is March 10th today, 2022. We got cold last night. I think we got close to 20 below, but it's sun's out now. It's warming up. It's still, I imagine it's above zero, but not much, single digits yet. I'm gonna shut this skid loader off. What I'm working on right now, I'm getting started on this project anyhow. I talked a little bit about it before, how our bale spear on the skid loader here, this metal was kind of twisting and the weld came loose back there. We've tried a couple times to fix it. It hasn't been holding up. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna have Caleb, some of you probably remember him. He helped me fix that conveyor on that corn picker. He's quite a bit better welder than I am, so I'm going to have him do the welding. But we kind of got looking at this, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut out this channel all the way across that we put in, cut all this out. Then these spears have a sleeve that's welded in. We'll take that out. And then I've got this chunk of square tubing here. Yeah, it is John Deere, so hopefully it'll be strong enough. But calm down. Cut a chunk of that out to fit in between there, and then I'm going to drill holes through to put those sleeves so they can be welded on both sides. So I think that'll work out a lot better, be a lot stronger than this, and I think it'll just be all around a better way to do it. So I'll get a little video of this. I'm going to measure what I need, cut the length off, and then I bought a hole saw, so I'm going to try that, see how that works, so I can get some nice clean holes drilled in there. Well, there, I think I got it pretty close. I got to cut this. It's got a little cap welded on the end. I'm just going to buzz the welds off on that, and then it should be good to go. I don't think I'll probably get this whole project finished today, but I wanted to get it ready so when Caleb comes over to weld, it's pretty much ready to go. But I'll cut this cap off, and then we'll see how it fits in there. Bingo. Just working on the bale spear. Well, it's pretty close. I might have to do a little bit of trimming on it. It's not perfectly square where I cut it off, so one spot is a little bit longer than the other, but I don't want to do that until I get that old channel and everything all cut out of there, because then if it winds up being a little bit wider down there, then I cut it off too much. So when I get that cut out, then we'll measure this to fit in there. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's March 15th. We're going to get back to work on this bale spear for the skid loader. A couple days ago, I kind of got started on a little bit. I got that square tubing up here, got it cut off. I picked up that hole saw, and I did get one hole drilled in it just to kind of try it out, and made a nice hole in there. So I'm going to start drilling on the rest of them. That one I drilled with I just used it on my hand-held drill, and it worked good. I wanted to get a little wobble to it, so I think I'm going to try the other side in the drill press. The only worry I have with my drill press is it's set to the slowest speed, but it still runs pretty fast, where the handheld drill, I can control that better, but try to keep enough oil on it and see how that works. I think it would be more steady drilling with the press. But anyway, otherwise it cut a nice hole. That should be nice for welding. So Caleb is going to come over. He's going to help me with this project. He had some time today. I don't know that we'll get it finished today, but we should be able to get a good start on it. Got the skid steer plugged in, so I'm going to unplug that. Fire it up and go bring that bale spear back up here. Well, the weather has definitely changed around now. It was, I think, about 45 yesterday, and it's looking like we're going to be into the mid to upper 50s as the week goes on. So a lot of this snow is going to be going pretty fast. That nice get spring fever this time of the year. Okay, I got the old trusty drill press here. I've got the steel kind of jigged up here, so sitting pretty level. I've got a spot crossed out, so it should be centered with that hole I drilled on the other side. And I got it center punched, so we'll give this a whirl. Boy, it's definitely loud. Wow, I need to get something on my ears. I do not like it running that fast, but I don't have a lot of choice. It's drilling a lot straighter than it did with the handheld drill. I just take it easy, I guess. Well, that did the trick. Splattered my camera up good, but seemed to work. Now I'll measure out the other side and cut that hole. Okay, I got my holes drilled in. That went pretty good. The one here, this one is a little bit off center from the other one I did, but I tried to get the hole on each side of the tubing the same so the sleeve is straight. I had a center punched, but I don't know, it must have moved a little bit or something when I set the thing down because it was a little bit off. But I think the hole itself, both holes are straight through, so that's my main concern. Caleb was going to start cutting the old framework out of here, but my torch, something's wrong with the regulator, I think, so he went to his place. He's going to grab his regulators and see. Thought it was out of gas, but take the regulator off and crack the valve a little. It seems like there's plenty of pressure there, so he's going to grab that and we'll see what's going on there. All right, I picked up a new regulator on my acetylene. That seemed to fix the problem there. So we had done, Caleb brought over his torches and cut a little bit, but he ran out of gas too. He just had the little tiny ones. So we cut some with the Sawzall and the grinder. We got these cut off, got this cut. I cut this side with the Sawzall. And I started grinding the weld out around this sleeve because it's welded back here too. But I have to get in there with the torch to cut that off. So I'm going to fire the torch up now and we'll see if we can get the rest of this cut out of here. All right, got all that cut out of there. Went pretty well. I have to take the grinder and clean up some of the slag. And then we'll, here's one of them sleeves here. I got to clean up some of the slag on there so that's smooth. And we can slide those sleeves into here and get them welded in and start putting it together. I think Caleb was going to try to stop back over. I just called him a little bit ago. So I'm going to get grinding on this and clean it up a little bit. All right, we got the sleeves all cleaned up. They fit nice in there. Caleb brought his die grinder over just to clean up these holes a little bit, but we can set them where we want them. But having that hole saw, that sure made it nice. Instead of trying to cut that hole with a torch, it can get so jagged. So we'll get them welded in there and then try to get this fastened into the plate. I got all that cleaned up, so Caleb trimmed the edge of that tube a little bit. I had it a little bit long, so get that to fit in there and weld it together. Well, we're just getting ready to finish up for the day here. We didn't quite get the spears done. We're pretty close. Got this part all done. Got the sleeves welded into this tube steel here. That went really good, actually. I still got this. Well, there it is, finished product. It went pretty well. We got this all welded in. Got it underneath welded to the frame. Hard to see under there. And then we put a couple straps here for a little extra support. And then in the back plate here, we cut some holes. So if we need to get at the nuts for the spears, we can. The only thing that didn't turn out quite right, we didn't find out or until we got it all in there. This spear on this side on the end is a little bit lower than that one. So it got a little bit off. I'm thinking it must have been in my hole where the sleeve went in. But, that light's getting in the way. But it's all welded in there now. I'm not going to cut it all back apart. It's went into Bale good. I took it over. I didn't get any video of it, but I picked up one of them big squares with it. I think they're about 1,300 pounds, 1,300. And bounced that around a little bit. And I didn't see any cracks or nothing. So good and solid. That's the main thing. And like I said, it went into the Bale good. So otherwise, everything worked out pretty good. Just that one got a little bit crooked, but that is what it is. It was a heck of a lot cheaper than buying a new spear, that's for sure. So anyway, I'm going to go and finish up some chores now, and we'll call it a night.